and the guy shoots her. You heard me correctly. Man, do I have a story for you guys today. Oh my God. Look, before I get into the story, let me just touch on where I found this property. My virtual assistant was doing the calls, found the property. I ended up reaching back out to the person, and I was talking to them about the property to kind of get some information about what's going on with the property and why exactly they was interested in selling. So as I'm talking to the lady, I did not expect this type of backstory to even happen whatsoever. So we're getting into the story. She's telling me, and mind you, listening to her speak, my anxiety was going up. I was just like, whoa, lady. Like, I don't even know you like that. What is going on here, right? So she's telling me the story, and some of the backstory of the house is around 2009, the house did get foreclosed on. It was from a previous seller. And then she came along, her and her husband, she came along, they got the property. I guess they negotiated something with the bank. She was able to pull a loan from a different bank, from a different lender. She got the property, but she got it through a quitclaim deed. For those who don't know what a quitclaim deed is basically saying you're going to take this house as is. You don't care if something comes with it, dead bodies, a big giant mortgages on the property.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Any liens, anything. You're signing your rights away to going through a title search company to make sure that their title is clear for that property. You really never want to do a quitclaim deed. There are cases you may do it, but for a regular home consumer, go through a title company. So they did the quitclaim deed in 2010. I'm like, okay, cool. Not a good idea, but okay, cool. She continues. So now 2016 rolls around. 2016 rolls around, husband passes away. Husband has a heart attack and leaves her with everything. She's devastated. She's sad. She's in the house alone. Never a good situation. My dad passed away when I was 7, and me and my mom had been by ourselves until, the age of 15, and stepdad and then some other stuff. Now we back, at the same stage we was when my father passed away. So I understand how the pressure and how the feelings and the emotions kind of build up in that situation, right? And so now, as we continue through the story, her husband passed away, heart attack in 2016, and she didn't really know what to do with the house. The house ended up getting transferred over to her name because he passed away. Because the house originally was in his name, and then the house went over to her name once he passed away. Then the next thing that happens to her, the second thing that happens to her, she wants to get the property renovated. She sees that properties are selling at 300-something thousand. The retail value I saw around it was 350,000. She saw houses were selling around that, and she was like, you know what? I'm gonna fix this property up. I can sell it, or I can refinance it, get all my money, make a good profit there. Cool. Goes to renovate it and actually finds an agent. The agent tells her that in order for you to go through the company I'm going to refer you to, you have to get under contract with me at a 10% commission.
What the hell is even that?
10%. Agents get 5 to 7 or something, and then they got to split it between the broker and the agent, the buyer and the seller agent. But 10% for just the one agent? What? That's crazy. And I'm like, okay, something don't sound right here. So the agent goes and refers them to some place called All Good something renovation thing. They come out there, they get some quotes, hit her with a $500 payment right out the gate. After they do that, then they start buying materials, haven't even concluded on anything that they was going to do. Started buying materials, said they was going to do this, didn't show up a lot of times for the renovation. And then when they did show up, they ripped out a bunch of the floors, they ripped out the ceilings, they put a little bit of sheetrock up. It's at least 85 or 90% of the house is not livable. And in the process of them ripping shit up, she ends up getting, the house has some mold, I guess, there, and she was exposed to the mold. So she's been sick, right? She's been sick. She moves all her stuff to her garage. So she turns her garage basically into a room. So she's living down there, and I'm like, man, this is out of control. Like, and then on top of that, the company wanted to sue her. The company filed a lawsuit against her, but technically, when you're dealing with a contractor, they may take it to court, but more times than often, they're just going to put a mechanics lien on the property. So they put a mechanics lien on the property. I saw this in the records, and it was about $7,800. I'm like, man, okay, this is the second thing this lady's dealing with. What is going on? So she continues the story. I thought it was over. It wasn't over.
But wait, there's more.
2020 hits. 2020 hits. She decides to finally get back open out to the dating market. She goes out into the dating market, finds this guy she really likes, goes on a date, everything was good, brings her back to the house. I mean, and you're talking about on a first date. Brings her back to the house, and, you know, after 4 years, I don't want to judge anybody or assume anything, but if you're not getting some in like 4 years, you know, you're definitely, you know, ready to smash something out on a first date or so. Goes on a first date, brings the guy back home, and the guy shoots her.
Take your best shot. Oh, he shot me in my pinky toe. I know.
You heard me correctly. The guy shoots her 6 times. My guy. She almost broke 50 Cent record. And she was good. She survived. She has nerve damage. She's disabled. So she got nerve damage from the bullet wounds. And I know she really got shot because when I actually went to see her in the property, the bullet wounds are pretty visible. And I'm like, so you telling me your husband passed away, the agent tried to play you and get a lot of commission out of you, the general contractors played you, and then you got shot? God damn. Shit. I thought I saw it all. I ain't never come across a story like this. You got shot? Come on. So I'm just like, I'm over the phone, like rubbing my head, like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, what else? Is that it? I hope that's it. I hope it ain't no more. So that was the end of her story. And I said, oh my God, thank you. I said, I don't really know what to say to you, ma'am. I'm really sorry for the loss of your husband. You know, I understand I lost my father here, and I'm sorry that you had to go through such a tragic moment of somebody, you know, using a weapon on you. And she kind of stopped me. It was like, I don't want to talk about that. It makes me depressed. I'm like, hey, look, let's touch back on the house. I just want to see how we can help you out. I'll keep you guys posted. Hey, if you enjoyed this story, if you like information like this, if you want to hear more about my real estate journey, I'm educating through real estate, make sure you hit the subscribe button and stay tuned to the next video. Deuces.